Hi, my name is Joellen Clark-Peterson. I'm the director of the Arcata Chamber of Commerce, and we are meeting with a new member today. It's Philly Cheesesteak, and this is Anthony, who is the operations manager of all three of their stores, although today we are at their Arcata location at the very north end of Northtown. And my first curiosity, I was born and raised in Eureka. I've never been to Philadelphia. I have no idea what a Philly cheesesteak is. So Anthony was so kind to make one. But what the heck is this, and why is this in Arcata?
All right, so I've got pretty depth cheesesteak knowledge here, but at its very basic level here, it is a East Coast staple, very much akin to Philadelphia. That's where you're going to find them the most, but you will find them often in New York City and New Jersey as well. Basically what we have here is really thinly sliced ribeye steak, and any kind of cheese you could want. Grilled onions are a must on any cheesesteak. We do offer any of them without, but we got to tell you, if you're not putting grilled onions on a cheesesteak, you're not really having a cheesesteak. We've got at least 30 different options that you can build to with any one of these. It's a very, very solid foundation for a big meaty sandwich. You've got steak, grilled onions, and cheese on absolutely everything. We've got 4 different kinds of cheese. You can mix and match, add up, double up, however you want to do it. All kinds of fresh veggies that we chop in-house, as well as sauces we make in-house, and all kinds of other options if you're not into cheesesteaks, like hoagies, hot dogs, fries, onion rings, a whole bunch of good, sometimes greasy but lovable food that you really can get addicted to very easily.
What about vegetarians, though?
Oh, vegetarians. So I have good news for all you vegetarians, actually. If you're looking for a big meaty sandwich, yet you don't eat meat, every single one of our cheesesteaks can be made with soy instead of steak. We've also got chicken options if you're looking to trim the fat down from your sandwich a little bit too. But definitely we try and push that if you are vegetarian or vegan, we are very friendly to you. And we can make you a big, delicious sandwich any time of the week, whenever you like.
Now, why is a Philly food here in Arcata and in Humboldt County?
Well, actually, the business was started close to 2 decades ago by a man named Ed Evans. He was a native to Philadelphia, and he came to Humboldt because he loved the area, but he came here with the dream of taking the food that he loved from where he came from and allowing the West Coast, especially up here where we don't have much variety in food a lot of the time, to have a taste of the East Coast. And so we kind of offer nostalgia to people who come from that area, as well as a new food that you really can't find anywhere else in this area.
So you love working here and representing that place, and you go to Humboldt State, right?
I do go to Humboldt State, and we have plenty of students who come and eat here and plenty of students who work here. And I myself have worked here for 4 years. I'm finishing my degree in the next few months, and I've loved working here just because it's been a fantastic environment for somebody who is here to study and here to love the Humboldt area while trying to find a place where you can work, be happy with everybody else you're here with, as well as get addicted to cheesesteaks yourself, pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna lie if I don't say these aren't a good fish hook into me and keeping me here as well.
And there's a lot of talk amongst business owners and the city and Humboldt State about being more hospitable to students, and students of a variety of colors, when traditionally this place has been pretty white and straight in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
How does Philly cheesesteak and your management interact with
that? Actually comes far into us being a mainly student-based workforce, as well as student-based customer base, is that we are as forward-thinking as we possibly can be. And I myself, I know I come from a generation that tries to accept people as they are, no matter what. And me being the person who has been running this place for quite a while, as well as hiring everybody, I always make sure that I have no discrimination who we are hiring. We hire great, bright minds and friendly people, no matter the color, no matter their race, no matter their gender. I've had transgender employees, I've had colored employees, I myself am Mexican, so I know what it's like to see areas, especially like Humboldt, where everything can be a little whitewashed sometimes. But first and foremost, we want to make good food. We want to provide a nice place for the community to come and enjoy a good meal, as well as a nice place for all the students flowing through here to come and have a good job for a few years before they put themselves out into the real workforce.
Cool. So you have a lot of things on your menu. If someone were to come in, what's kind of just the basic? What should they try?
Oh, okay. Well, we always say try the classic first. I mean, our classic cheesesteak is just steak, onions, and cheese, but it's just so different from a hamburger. I know some people will ask us whether we have burgers or not. We're like, you really got to try having thinly sliced steak on a hoagie roll. the most important part about it is that we have Amoroso's rolls. You may not know what those are, especially in lands where Brio kind of has a domination on all the bread market around here. But Amoroso's rolls come directly from Philadelphia. This is a very important part of our business and a very important part of what the original owner, who was from Philly, had ingrained into our business, is that we get our key ingredients that need to be from Philadelphia. That way we can make as authentic of Philly cheesesteaks as we possibly can while enhancing it for the Humboldt vibe. For instance, if you were to go to Philly and have a Philly cheesesteak, you would have the exact same ribeye portion steak, the exact same roll that you would be getting with us. However, you would be getting canned veggies a lot of the time. We're not about that. We slice all our veggies in-house, chop everything in-house, grill them in-house, so that you are getting a fresh, often organic if we can, experience that is toppled on to your big meaty sandwich.
So that's the Humboldt vibe.
Yes, Humboldt vibe plus Philly authenticity is definitely what we're about.
Well, I'm excited that I finally demystified what is a Philly cheesesteak by you guys joining. So, and I hope this is helping other people who have been kind of curious or even scared because it's just so foreign to come by and check it out. Anything else you'd want to share with what you like about living here, working here, promoting this?
My favorite part about the food, if I'm backing up from being involved as a manager over here and I'm looking at myself as a customer and as a member of this community, I can't really find anywhere else where I can go get a big meaty sandwich and really have it be different from a sub or from something that you're just getting from a deli or something like that. I'm a burger fan myself, however, this is very, very different from a burger as well. I love barbecue myself, but again, this is very, very different from barbecue. So if you kind of look at all the categories in which you can go to get a really good experience for a meat eater or non-meat eater alike who's really just hungry, you can come to us for something that is going to be far and above different from everything else. And even if you see cheesesteaks on menus at any other restaurant, if it's not on an Amoroso's roll and they're not using thinly sliced ribeye steak and they're not putting the proper amount of love and care into it, it's not a cheesesteak as far as we're concerned.
And you know, one last thing I would like to say is that Raphael, the current owner, is also really cares about the community, right? He's doing a golf tournament.
Yes, we have a golf tournament coming up next week, and we try and involve the community in as many things as we can, and we will be doing that next Friday, offering up our new breakfast item that we have just put up on our menu. It's actually it's called a pork roll. It's a New Jersey staple, so we've actually been experimenting with more East Coast variety of foods as well as fusion foods like the Philly burrito, which we've also just added to our menu. And
the money raised from that goes to the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes, absolutely. And so we try and give back as much as we can. We sponsor HSU sports. We try and sponsor all the schools around in our area because we know we have Arcata High, for instance. We do a few programs with them, and we've had a few programs where we have lunch taken over to the schools so that students can eat it on campus over there too, as well as give out cheesesteaks at HSU basketball games, football games, and volleyball games, and sponsor their teams as well, so that we know every little bit we can give back to the community, and every little bit we can enhance ourselves and make sure that we're aware of what's going on. We can, I don't know, make this place better for everybody.
So, yeah, you're invited to check it out. Northtown Arcata, what is the exact address?
So here at Arcata, it's 1811 G Street. And in Eureka, we are at 3050 Broadway. And in Fortuna, you can find us right at the end of South Fortuna Boulevard in the grocery outlet parking lot.
Cool. Time for lunch?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.